Good morning. It is 7:29 a.m. on Tuesday, I guess. Yeah, April 12th, 2022. I'm Christiana Ellis, and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. I have a little bit of a headache today. I'm not sure what's going on there. I went to bed early-ish. It wasn't super early, but I give myself some credit for getting to a, a point where I was a little bit frustrated in Elden Ring and not continuing to keep trying it and going to bed instead. I wanted to, but I just felt like I wasn't sure how much longer it was going to actually take me to do it, and so better to go ahead and go to bed rather than risk another hour or more trying to get to that spot, especially since that game there's so many different things to do that it's very easy to get into a rhythm of like, oh, well, I finally did that thing, so now I can do this other thing, and then I can do that other thing, and then I can do another thing. um, I did recently realize a strange phenomenon though, where like one of the things that happens in that game is that you get these things called golden seeds that let you basically have more health potions over time. But like there's a point where you get to where it says you have the maximum number of potions, but you still keep finding those seeds. Like obviously those seeds are not like the intent, I suppose, is to just make sure like it's possible to miss those seeds if you don't just go to those places. And so I suppose it makes sense that there would be more than you technically need, but just the nature of this game is such that it feels like there must be something else to do with them, but I don't know what it would be. Anyway, um, I think yeah, I'm feeling a little bit like weird and spacey and headachy today. It feels like allergies related, but that sometimes happens in the spring. But it's weird just because I felt fine yesterday, but then I like it seems like it's just coming and going. But maybe that's just pollen levels or whatever it is. Who knows? I don't know. I'm feeling a little bit like I have a lot to do this week. So I've got some, work related stuff that needs to get done this week. And then also I have, what's it? Oh, yeah. So I got this audio thing recorded and I need to do the editing for that. Yeah, I'm just a little spacey this morning. I'm, imbibing some caffeine, so that'll help. But in the meantime, just kind of trying to get by, trying to do all the things. I've been a little bit anxious about tonight's so many levels just because we ended up in kind of a tricky situation at the end of the last episode, and I want to try to figure out how best to move forward from here. But it's also not, purely my decision. This is a collaborative storytelling, right? And so sometimes story goes in ways that you didn't expect, or even necessarily that you weren't even necessarily hoping for. But at the same time, perhaps you can figure out how to move forward from those things, right? And have it be an interesting part of the story. So I'm still just thinking about that too. I think that's part of what's just going on in my head today right now is that I just sort of feel a little bit a little bit like that movie Everywhere Everything All at Once, is that I'm having a little bit of trouble focusing on any one specific thing just because there's all of the other things kind of competing for my brain's attention. Yeah. So, I don't know. I mean, I think the advice I would give to someone else is that, maybe figure out which of those things is really important and which ones aren't as important and maybe trim. But also, I think this feeling will probably pass if I just kind of ride it out, you know. I don't have to struggle against the current. I can just, use my surfboard and just sort of let the wave pass under me. Yep, so I'll leave it there and I will talk to you all tomorrow for 5 more minutes.